important to appreciate that the Earth is almost entirely solar powered today. The amount of energy that hits the sun, that reaches us from the sun, is tremendous. It's 99% plus of all energy that Earth has. Then there's this energy we need to use to run civilization. So it's very easy. Like, it actually doesn't take much. If you wanted to power the entire United States with solar panels.
In recent years, human beings are facing numerous disasters from environmental degradation and a looming energy crisis. To solve this issue, Elon Musk just revealed an ultra-efficient solar panel breakthrough which could help people to not depend on fossil fuel sources. Furthermore, researchers at the University of Rochester reported that this panel has light conversion efficiency by 250%, can last about 700 hours, and boosts the lifespan to 4,000 hours. Why is this solar panel considered a breakthrough? And what are the outstanding features that have deemed it the future of the solar panel industry? All your questions will be explained in our video today. But before I begin, please make sure to subscribe if you haven't already and ring the bell so you'll never miss out on future updates from Tesla Car World. Now that we've taken care of all that, let's get started on today's episode. So how can this type of solar panel increase efficiency to 250%? Elon Musk had talked about a special new type of solar energy named Perovskite solar panels, which includes a perovskite structured compound and has been the fastest advancing solar technology. Musk and MIT engineers revealed that they are using nothing but a simple mirror. In this case, it is called magic mirror. It means that researchers have added a silver layer below the perovskite. This mirroring effect improved the photocurrent liberated from the device by a factor of 250%. Professor Namgyu Park from Sungkyunkwan University said,
So the perovskite has pretty much high absorption coefficient, even better than the gallium arsenide, because of the P to P transition. And then this is more efficient because of less dispersed with p orbital as compared to s orbital.
To better understand, researchers had made tests to measure its efficiency. The perovskite modules are heated up to 85 degrees Celsius for 1,000 hours at a humidity level of 85% and bombarded with hailstones. It passed the tests with unexpected results. In addition, it utilizes the molecular glue to glue the panel together, increasing adherence between the layers of the panel compared to traditional panels. Compared to the commercial perovskite solar panel, which could last about 700 hours and boosted the lifespan to 4,000 hours. That's roughly equivalent to 2 years at 5 peak sun hours per day. With many distinguishing features, perovskite solar panels are determined to be the leader of the solar panel industry. But why? What's so special about it? First off, the perovskite solar panel is more affordable to produce than some solar panels in the same market segment. For example, producers can be able to produce perovskite modules with cost of production for 25 cents per square foot, while the cost of traditional solar panels range from $4 to $10 per square foot, or $10.02 for polysilicon solar panels. In the solar panel market, perovskite has an estimated selling price of about $3.50 to $4.90, which is nearly 8 times cheaper than standard silicon-based solar panels, which are equal to $22.86. In the US, the average home solar installation is rated at 5 kilowatts. A system of this size using 330-watt solar panels will consist of 16 solar panels. It means if it is installed with perovskite solar panels, the cost would equal $56, saving you $309.76 because silicon-based solar panels cost $365.76. Next, according to Kylie Catchpole, a research engineer at the Australian National University who is leading the work on the enhanced perovskite solar panels, said that perovskite solar panel has the potential to increase that conversion efficiency to 40%. That means that the researcher used a unique combination of tin, lead, cesium, iodine, and organic materials to create an efficient panel with a small energy gap. Then combined with a perovskite that absorbs lower energy infrared light and delivers a 14.8% conversion efficiency, the result is a tandem device consisting of two perovskite panels with a combined capacity of 40%. It can work with almost all visible wavelengths, resulting in a more efficient transport, recombination, and extraction of charges than silicon panels to 10% of wattage. This is due to the fact that the maximum efficiency of a silicon single-junction solar panel is around 30%. It's also known as the Shockley-Kaiser limit. Moreover, while traditional solar panels have surface thickness between 2 to 500 micrometers and is thicker than perovskite by around 500 times, perovskite has thickness between 0.25 to 0.75 micrometers. Nowadays, perovskite is a thin film with 36 cells flexible, which weighs as low as 1.3 kilograms, whereas a 36-cell residential solar panel weighs over 13.2 kilograms. To compare these two types of solar panels, perovskite solar panels are lighter than residential solar panels by about 10.15 times. This is a huge difference among them. Therefore, installation on the roof helps to reduce the weight of the roof and increase the safety of the house using plaster or wood walls instead of cement materials. Additionally, it is also the most feasible option for some special places which require low weight, such as on hillsides or on sand. Princeton engineering researchers have developed the perovskite solar panel with a commercially viable lifetime, marking a major milestone for an emerging class of renewable energy technologies. The perovskite solar panel has passed the milestone of 30 years of life. It is longer than the industry standard, which is 20 years, for silicon solar panels. For these reasons alone, the perovskite solar panel has become the champion in the solar panel industry. But how does it actually work? We did talk about this earlier, but allow me to give you a more in-depth explanation of the inner workings of this technological marvel. This panel works much like a traditional solar panel. Often, the part of a solar panel that absorbs sunlight and converts it into electricity is made of a semiconductor material. Perovskite materials can be tuned to take advantage of the parts of the solar spectrum that silicon photovoltaic materials can't use very efficiently, meaning they make excellent hybrid tandem partners. Perovskite solar panels are manufactured by combining two tandemly perovskite solar panels of different composition. There's also more advantage to perovskite over conventional solar technology. That is, they can react to various different wavelengths of light, which lets them convert more of the sunlight that reaches them into electricity. Moreover, they offer flexibility, semi-transparency, tailored form factors, and are lightweight. Now, let's see how perovskite solar panels are produced. Perovskite solar panels are easy to synthesize materials. Perovskite solar panels have easy to synthesize materials and are considered the future of the solar panel industry since their distinctive structure has shown a great potential for high performance and low production costs. Scientists synthesize perovskites by mixing two inexpensive salts, lead halides and organic halides. This solution forms an ink which can be applied in an ultra-fine uniform layer by using inkjet printing or spin coating. The film deposited is very thin, around 500 nanometers or about 1/100th the thickness of human hair, and it is enough to absorb a large fraction of the sunlight needed to generate electricity, said Sam Stranks, who is a university lecturer in energy and Royal Society University Research Fellow in the Department of Chemical Engineering and Biotechnology. Perovskite uses a thin film on a substrate layer, meaning it can be manufactured using simple techniques for a fraction of the cost and energy compared to silicon solar panel manufacturing. These perovskite crystals can convert 32.5% of the energy coming from sunlight. In contrast, silicon used in a conventional solar panel requires an expensive multi-step process that's very energy intensive in order to manufacture a perfect silicon crystal. These silicon crystals also only convert a very narrow band of light into electricity, typically just 18 to 22% of the energy coming from sunlight, which makes silicon both heavy and inefficient. This is evident in conversion efficiency by about 3% in 2006 to over 29% in 2023, going over the maximum efficiency achieved in traditional mono and polycrystalline silicon panels. Additionally, while silicon-based solar panels can only draw energy from higher or redder ends of the energy spectrum, perovskites can be adjusted to capture different energy bands, and then they can be applied one on top of the other to capture as broad of a spectrum as possible. Perovskite solar panels are demonstrated as the best option among other solar panels nowadays. But how are perovskite solar panels applied? Scientists at Case Western Reserve University said they have found the right match between the solar cell and batteries. The coupling appears to have outperformed all other reported pairings of photo-charging components and compatible batteries or supercapacitors. The researchers have been experimenting with the use of small perovskite solar cells to help recharge the batteries of electric cars. They state that they have found a system that has higher efficiency than ever before. They have created panels with 3 layers converted into a single perovskite film and then wired 4 of the 1mm square cells in the series, achieving a solar to electric power conversion efficiency of 12.65%. When hooked up to charge small coin-sized lithium-ion batteries, the team achieved a conversion and storage efficiency of 7.8% and maintained it over a number of cycles. They believe it to be the most efficient configuration reported to date. Researchers have envisioned a system that can be kept at home to refuel cars, and eventually, since perovskite solar panels can be made as flexible film, they can be on top of the cars themselves. The advantage of perovskite panels are that they allow recharging of a battery without disrupting the styling of a car too much, unlike large solar panels more commonly associated with solar-powered cars. This would seem to make this technology a perfect fit for electric cars whose available sky-facing surface is covered in 7 square meters of solar photovoltaic paneling. For the other sides, perovskite can be tuned to absorb different colors in the solar spectrum. The flexibility opens up another useful application for these solar panels in high-performance tandem device configurations that achieve efficiencies above 30%. The introduction of perovskite materials innovates various fields of optoelectronics, including photovoltaic solar cells, photodetectors, and light-emitting devices. Moreover, they can be combined with other materials, like silicon for example, to form hybrid structures like multi-junction paneling. Each junction or group of layers can be tuned to different wavelengths of light, increasing the overall range of wavelengths the entire cell can absorb, which helps with the efficiency. Perovskite solar panels introduced utilizing simple solutions that don't require expensive, complex equipment and facilities. Its thin film structure uses 20 times fewer materials and also doesn't require materials that are uncommon or are in limited supply. The efficiency of the thin film system varies depending on the type of photovoltaic material used in the cells, but in general, it tends to raise efficiencies by around 7% and up to 18% compared to the 3% of other solar panels. Perovskites showed great interest in several applications due to their wide variety and useful properties in photochromic, electrochromic, image storage, switching, filtering, and surface acoustic wave signal processing devices. Perovskite is only about 0.25 micrometers thick, while a silicon layer is roughly 500 micrometers. That's a difference of 499 micrometers, which is huge. A life cycle analysis involving several PV technologies concluded that producing silicon panels results in both a higher carbon dioxide rate and also increased costs compared to perovskite panels. In practical applications, perovskite solar paneling can provide the need for electricity for parking meters, temporary traffic signs, emergency phones, radio transmitters, water irrigation pumps, stream flow gauges, remote guard posts, lighting for roadways, and so on. In terms of other major applications, perovskite could be used in solar paint. That is another way of using the perovskite structure to gather solar energy. Researchers sprayed a paint mixture containing perovskite material onto silicon cells to make them better at harnessing the sun's rays. It's a quick development process and has come astonishingly far in the past 6 years. Scientists at Sheffield University released a paper in 2014 which showed they had reached 11% efficiency with their solar paint, and the research has continued apace since then. In April of 2020, at the same university, a team led by the same researcher, Professor David Litzy, published a paper in Nature which proved they had reached 19.4% efficiency in a small area. In recent years, perovskite solar panels have become very famous in the market. Let's now spend a little time discussing its history and its development process. To truly understand the significance of this solar energy breakthrough, we first need to understand what perovskite is and why it's causing such a stir. It is a class of materials that have a specific crystalline structure in the form of a cubic lattice with a positive atom at its core as well as negatively charged atoms at the face of each of its cubed sides. As a result, a large number of different elements could be combined together to form a perovskite structure. The basic structure of a perovskite solar panel consists of an electron transporting layer, or ETL, and a hole transporting layer, HTL, where the free electrons and holes get injected into. Usually the anode and cathode in the perovskite solar panel structure are formed by fluorine-doped tin oxide, glass, and metal. Perovskite was first discovered by a German scientist, Gustav Rose, in 1839, but it was only in 1999 that perovskites were starting to be applied to solar panels. Researchers from the National Institute of Advanced Industrial Science and Technology in Tokyo announced that they've manufactured an optical absorption layer for a solar cell using a rare earth-based perovskite compound. In 2023, Microquanta's perovskite modules got the IEC 61215 approval. According to the International Energy Agency, solar energy could provide 16% of global electricity. Therefore, it can be concluded that solar energy is big business in the future. Leading this trend are several representative companies that are exploring perovskite solar panels. Sol Technologies, for example, is developing an inkjet printing manufacturing process to apply PSCs on flexible foil sheets. Olga Malinkowitz, who founded the privately backed company, said it is focusing on solar modules for three industries: automotive, construction, and outer space. In May of 2021, Sol launched the world's first industrial production line of perovskite solar panels in Poland. Elsewhere, Jinko Solar, another leader in the solar panel market, is also working on rolling out perovskite technology. In 2017, the company signed a non-exclusive agreement with Australia-based Great Cell to explore options for commercializing Great Cell's perovskite cell technology. In conclusion, the stakes are high in the race for low-cost and reliable solar, both in terms of the economical and the ecological, with the perovskite solar panel market at the helm. The perovskite market estimated to grow at 34% CAGR between 2020 to 2027, and the material's efficiency has increased from less than 4% to over 25% within a decade. So it's kind of easy to see why so many people are optimistic about perovskite's future. Basically, it could change our world for the better, as long as it fulfills its potential. Do you believe that perovskite solar panels will become the champion in the solar panel industry? Let us know in the comments section down below. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, please leave us a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the bell to stay up to date on the EV industry and green technology. Once again, thank you so much. Until next time, take care and be safe.